So I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to go ahead and start the prep work, sand work of the front red cow, sand it down, reprime it, paint it blue, and then we'll get that all done before we take it out for a maiden run. So that's what I've got it so far, just so I can sand it, and then I'm going to cover it a little bit more before I reprime it and paint it. Alright, she's fully taped up. She's been sanded all the way down. I actually found a soft spot in the nose here, so it's like minimal, you know, thickness as far as fiberglass goes. So that's a little bit of spot to worry. I don't really know how I can fill it. Maybe tip it forward and fill it full of some goo one day, but the motor's kind of in the way. But I may still do that. That may strengthen the nose cone, but kind of mad about that. If I push on it, it's like a bubble. It goes in and out. But I'm going to go ahead now. I've got it all sanded down. I think 600 grit cleaned up. So we're going to prime it and then sand it again and then paint it blue. Got the blue all complete. Time to pull off the tape. Well, I have to say that turned out absolutely spectacular. Now, only the cowl has clear on it. The boat does not have clear yet. But so far, the boat looks really good. I have a little blemish right here from peeling off the tape, and another one right here. I think that's like a fingernail scratch from where I was trying to pull it up. I'm not gonna address it because the rest of the boat looks so good that I think I'll just mess it up. I'm gonna put stars over this portion here and over this portion here, and that'll just kind of blend in with it. So my level of perfection is kind of pisses me off that happened, but it is what it is at this point. I mean, you just look at the boat and it looks really clean. So let's go ahead and take this off. I'll show you the bottom. So I left portions of the bottom white on like the ride pads. I felt like that was probably the best thing to do, to give it like a little bit of red, white, and blue. And that way, if I ever need to sand any of the bottom, I can still do so. And it'll give it a nice smooth look. But I'm going to go ahead now, take it to, I got to go get a really, really clean microfiber rag and get some soapy water to wash any of my possible fingerprints off of this thing before I add clear coat. First coat of clear is on. Now we wait. It actually hid those scratches. You can't even see where those scratches were. That's insane, dude. Gorgeous. Look at that blue. It pops. Alright, well, the paint job is complete. The bottom is all primed. Boy, oh boy, does that look pretty. Damn, look at that. Gorgeous metal flake. Oh, sick. Go ahead, turn it over. Oh my God, that looks so good. Man, look at that. Look at that red. It is gorgeous. And the blue pops, boy. Dun dun dun. That's badass. Alright, let's take it inside and get everything put back on. Alright, so upon further inspection, I got overspray on it from doing the bottom. So I just cleaned it with a magic eraser and some soap. And you can kind of tell, like, it looks great like this. But when you get close to it, you can tell it's got a little haze to it. Not so much when you look at the bottom, because that was where I was doing direct spray. So what we're going to do now, you can see I cleaned it, a little bit of wetness. So what we're going to do is we'll take the cowl back off. We got these stickers here from Fred, and that was the original plan. So I'm going to put the decals on it since it's all clean of fingerprints and oils and everything right now. It'll give me some time to lay the decals on it, and then I'm going to spray it again with clear. But I'm going to take the cowl off because the cowl's fine. But you can tell the difference in how good this clear is here versus this. What got the clear overspray really kind of messed it up. But as far as overspray on the bottom, won't really make a big deal because it'll be laying down flat. The other way was kind of up, you know, upside down, and we were getting a lot of overspray, you know, going over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the decals on it. All right, well, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but here we are. I finally got it all done. I went ahead and put clear coat over it, over the stars. I don't really know how I feel about them, but I've got one little blemish right there. I don't really know, you don't feel it, but you can see it on camera. And there's a little bit right here, but maybe I'm just being picky. But only if the light catches it right can you see that. But other than that, it looks damn good. I'm gonna go ahead now and start the process of putting all the running gear back on it. And we gotta mount the turn fin down here, which is gonna be fun. We've got the turn fin all mounted. I think it looks damn good. Damn good. Also put the cooling exit back on there. Kind of give you all a little bit of a perspective here. Not bad. I think the bend in the turn fin kind of falls pretty good. Let's see, right there. It's just a smidge below where the ride surface will be. So hopefully it does some good. Well, this falls in like day 5 of the second part of putting this damn thing back together. But we have to work. So let's go over and show you the finished product. So here she is, the MHZ 17-inch mini hydro, all finished. Now, one thing that frustrates me is I had this piece perfectly fit. Now, with the thickness of like 6 layers of paint and 5 layers of clear coat, it hangs off the back just ever so slightly. And like you can push it in, but then it lifts the front up. Oh, it's so frustrating. And I forced it earlier and it stuck. A little piece of paint stuck to it. So I don't really know what I'm going to do there. I may take a little bit here, but I really just think I might just sand the back of this down. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too meticulous. It actually fits pretty well if you just force it. But I don't know. I think I'm being too picky. But I'm going to take this off so I don't drop it. And I'm going to show you the turn fin. Got everything good going on in there. Got the little 10-shock BX40 ST in there. A little Leopard 2845. Got a little dust in there. Look at all that dust on that motor. That's crazy. That may be clear coat. I bet you that's what that is. That's probably paint and clear coat. Because I see I got a little bit of paint in there through that water port hole there when I did it. I got the rear strut and the rear rudder all on. I actually put, let's see if you can see in there. I put nuts on the back of them to where we were actually good. I do not have nuts on the back of these screws here. There was no way I could get in there with anything. So I just drilled the hole really small, and it's kind of thick in that area. So I just used the screw itself to tap it in there. So far it's holding. I've got a little dab of glue on each one of the screws. So hopefully it'll hold. Hopefully it'll hold. Got some nice crisp lines on it. Man, I love painting. Makes the boat just pop, man. That is so sick looking. Very, very proud of it. I had a hard time with the decals. I went back and forth with it. I asked my girlfriend, I asked her daughters, I'm like, what are y'all's opinion? They go, take the big star off the front and put a small star on it. And then they were like, you need something on here. So I put them on here. And my original plan was to do 3 stars here and then 1 star in the back. And when I laid it out, it just didn't look right. It just didn't look right. And even after I stuck the decals on it, it didn't look right. So it wasn't until after I put clear coat over the boat again and over the decals did it give the same like glossiness. If you see the gloss, let's see if I can get a light to shine on it. Yeah, see the gloss of the boat and the gloss of the decal are now the same. So that really, really helped because it was kind of a matte decal over top of a really glossy boat. But really excited. Really excited. So the next video that's going to come out, we're going to cover this topic here, which is going to be the 10-shock programming card. You cannot find this on OSE. This has to come straight from 10-shock. The reason why I had to reach out to 10-shock for this was because this ESC comes with a factory preset 30% brake, and it's not set up for a dewind motor. So I wanted to be able to adjust the timing, and I had to turn the brake off. And I know what you're thinking, oh, you can do that in the settings of your controller. I don't think you can, because nowhere in the directions or the instructions of that ESC did it tell you could. I tried to do like the same process that we do with the fly color and the same process we do with every other ESC to that, and I could not get it. So I don't know. Only thing I could do was set throttle position, and I also assume that it's only a forward drive ESC because reverse, there's no reverse. So I haven't opened it up yet, but we'll see. So video's getting long. I know I said at the beginning of this we were going to run it, but we'll run it 2 videos from now. Once I get off work in a decent enough hour to where we can actually get this out to the pond and test its setup. We're going to be running a 3414 CNC prop. Now the original prop is like a 3214. I've got a 3115, and I've got a 3014. I've got a bunch of little props in here. So it'll be fun to test those over the next few videos with this boat. So let me know what you think. I'm very, very pleased with it. Very happy with my results. Painting a boat is a very, very time-consuming process. But the results speak for itself. You know, it's gorgeous. So thank y'all for watching. I'm going to end it here. I'll see y'all later. Peace.